Somewhere, there was a company that had one simple instruction from a privacy regulator: delete a user's photos. That's it. One line in a compliance notice. But somewhere between the lawyer who read it, the manager who forwarded, and the engineer who was supposed to act on it, it got lost. Nobody deleted anything. Weeks later, those photos were leaked. Then came the lawsuit. And not just long after that, the company was bankrupt. Gone. Not because they didn't have good lawyers, not because they did not have good engineers, but because somewhere in between the law changed and the code changed. Nobody was watching. That story stuck with me because it wasn't really about one company or one place or one bad week. It was about how much it depended on someone noticing a change in time and how often in the real world nobody does. This isn't rare, it's happening right now, quietly inside companies trying to keep up with the laws like GDPR or CCPA. Someone somewhere is finding it out too late. So a few of us, let's say me, myself, Anuja, and Esandi, decided to stop treating that as just a scary story and start treating it as a problem worth solving. That's why we came up with Redline. To break down exactly what it solves, I would like to call upon Anuja. Anuja?
Thank you, Hisham. Hello, everyone. We are Team Code Crushers, and today I am excited to introduce our project Redline. Every single day, global data privacy laws keep changing. For software companies, keeping up with these updates is a massive headache. Right now, it is a slow manual relay race. Lawyers find the new law, project managers have to write instructions, and developers have to manually hunt through millions of lines of code to fix it. The old way takes average of 15 to 20 days, leaving exposed to massive legal fines. We realize that compliance is a human crisis of burnout, so we built a bridge. That built that bridge is Redline, an intelligent AI that connects shifting laws directly to software code. Instead of waiting for a human to notice legal change, Redline works on an automated loop. It constantly watches official government portals and legal feeds. It interprets rules and filters actually matters to the company. It automatically searches the code base and find exactly where changes are needed and draft a proposal code fix. By doing heavy lifting automatically, Redline crushes the complete compliance time from 15 to 20 days down to just about 1.5 days. So now to explain the technical part of this project, I'll hand it over again to Hishan. Hishan?
Thank you, Anuja. Redline isn't just basically a script that follows fixed steps. It's like a loop that reasons through 7 stages. It pulls government portals, RSS feeds, and legal intelligence APIs on a schedule. When it finds something new, it filters for genuine relevance to the company's jurisdictions and the data types. No noise, only what actually applies. Then it extracts the concrete requirement from the legal text, semantically searches the company's code base to find exactly what needs to change, and drafts a patch and annotated with the legal clause behind it. So nothing is like a black box. Underneath the agent dynamically selects like 5 external tools: a regulated source monitor for detection, an OCR parser, because a lot of these legal bulletins are like scanned documents, right? Not clean text, and a semantic code research layer over the code base, not just keyword matching, because compliance relevant code rarely uses the same words as the law. So a confluence and notional fallback for when the code itself doesn't make data ownership is obvious. And the GitHub API is used only to open a draft pull request, never to commit the code directly. And when something goes wrong, a tool times out or the code can't be located. Redline doesn't just fall silently. It retrieves with back off, force back to documentation, and if it's still struck, it escalates to a human. Genuinely ambiguous cases, like a retention period that isn't clearly defined. It gets flagged with every interpretation the agent is considered because guessing on a legal question is worse than thinking. That is basically the engine of Redline. And to continue with what we came up with, I would like to call upon Anuja to do the final proceedings.
So now you might be wondering how we came across uh, NeuroX this hackathon. So when we were scrolling through Instagram the other day, we stumbled across a post from NSBM Hackathon Hub that completely stopped us in our tracks. Fast forward to right now, our team officially registered. When we saw what was the focus of NeuroX, our minds blew up. To NeuroX isn't just a theme, it's the absolute frontier of technology, bridging the gap between human intelligence and cutting edge technology. It's challenging, a bit sci fi, and exactly the kind of complex problem we've been itching to solve. The countdown is on, the caffeine is locked and loaded, and we are ready to push our limits. A huge shout out goes to the NSBM Green University Hackathon Hub for setting up this stage. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.